Okay, so I do have an update. I had to get a brain MRI this week. I had some numbness start on my face a week and a half ago, which led to them just, check in, doing a brain MRI and checking to see what's going on. They did find a very small lesion, metastasized lesion on my brain. It's very tiny, and the swelling around it is very tiny. All my doctors that I've talked to so far are in agreement with that. They keep reiterating how tiny it is. Listen to how cool this is too, because this is like God. They don't think that the numbness in my face has anything to do with the tumor. So God was like, hey, she needs to pay attention. So, it's just so cool how God, they wouldn't have found it this soon. It's very little. So that's really good. They are optimistic that they can treat it with some localized radiation and some steroids and all of that. I am also consulting with MD Anderson too about getting my scans done a little sooner. But this is what I need from my family and my friends, and what I want to encourage anybody going through this. My family and I had really hard conversations with my kids, a little bit deeper into the what ifs, and what if God chooses not to heal me here? And what if he chooses to heal me in heaven? Probably the hardest conversation I've ever had to have with my children, but it did bring so much peace to hear them wanting to process. So we processed, then we turned on worship music and we prayed. And then we started reminding ourselves okay, fear cannot become an idol in our life. It can't become something that overtakes our life, because that's not healthy for us. It's not healthy for me physically. It's not useful. And guess what? It's biblical. So I said, we're going to take that when it comes. We're taking it captive. We're demolishing it, and we're teaching it to say, Lord, what do you have? That's hard. Not always a great answer, but it's okay, God, we trust you. We're believing for you to heal me here, but we're trusting you if your plan is different. So that's what we're going to do. I don't want anybody treating me or my family out of fear. Hug us, love on us, be encouraging. But don't back away from our life, my life specifically, and let's just stand in good thoughts that are true and right and pure and lovely and admirable. Okay, that's what we need. And that's what you always do. So I know I can trust you to do that. And so if you have, any other questions or don't quite understand, it's chemo week, so I probably won't see you at church on Sunday, but you're welcome to message me. I know some of the terminology is weird. So right now, that's where we are. I love you. Thank you so much for all your prayers, love, support. I just can't say that enough.